Hola! Welcome, friends! So, yesterday, I was real spooked. This is my second day in Spain. I was like, it was all hitting me, just like it was right before I left, that it might be a very long time before I see any of my friends in person again. Well, any of my friends from Chicago. And like, I was real spooked. I was real sad. I was like crying about it and stuff. But then I got to see my friend Nick, and we went out to a place called Louis Seva, and we got some sandwiches that were really good. They were all named after bands. I got a sandwich called the Waterboys, which is a band from England that I've never heard of, but I'm sure they're quite famous. It was a very like American style bar, but they had like English bands too. The Waterboys is English apparently. And we got beer, and the beer was €2 and like 50 cents. And then the sandwiches were like €5. It was amazing. Except we each got 3 sets of sandwiches because our eyes were bigger than our stomachs, and we didn't know that they would be serving us lots of food because it was cheap. So we each spent €11 each. Oh no! And of course, they don't add like tip and tax after. So, whoa, not a scam. What? Amazing. That was awesome. And then we went and we walked through a park with his dog. It was very good. This is my Airbnb, by the way. I have a television, TV, I have some wine. There's a little bug collection full of amazing, beautiful beetles. And some other cool things. There's a spider, too. This is my cocina. It has a lot of things, including an oven, which Nick doesn't have, but it doesn't have a microwave. It also doesn't have a dishwasher, sadly. Oh, it does have a dishwasher. Oh, that's so nice. It just looks exactly like a cabinet because someone was really nice. But it doesn't have a microwave. Hang on, I might need to look around. Maybe there's a hidden microwave somewhere. Anyway, it's quite nice. It can house 6 people. There's a bedroom there, and a bedroom there, and the master bedroom there. There are a couple of weird things about it. I kind of feel like I'm the first tenant here. This door doesn't close anymore. Like, she was showing me it, and she closed this door, and now it doesn't, you can't close it. It's stuck, this is the locked position, and it's stuck locked, because you can't reach the lock. She said they would arrange for someone to come fix it. I'm not super concerned about that, though. It's like a bunch of little things like that. Like the toilet seat in the master bathroom is not put on correctly, but only like the cover part, like the sitting part is there, but the cover part isn't. What's the other weird thing? Oh yeah, the lock on the master bedroom is on the wrong side, so you can lock people in, but you can't lock people out. It's an interesting place. I'll give them a couple of little notes. Oh, and speaking of this door, also when you try and close it by putting your finger in here, this just comes off instead. Just need some more glue. All little things that I'm sure they can fix. But it makes me feel like I'm the first person here. And unlike most places in Spain, it has air conditioning. Yay! And it is huge and comes with amenities. It's pretty cool. It has the German-style windows. Here, I'm going to show you guys these, just in case you don't know. This is the locked position. Doesn't move. The window is closed. This is the open sideways position, like you might expect a window to. This is the opens downward position, just for like airflow if you don't actually want to open your window. It's a bit heavy. Probably better to do with 2 hands. But yeah, these are the same kind of windows that my parents have in Germany. So I'm very happy here. They have fancy lights. Bam, look at that. You could like do a rave in the bathroom. Maybe I'll film in here and set something up because this is actually pretty nice. Look at this lighting. I'm so evenly lit, if only I didn't have very reflective lenses. And the shower is really cool too. It has 4 settings. One is like just a wall of water. One is like there's a little handle thing that you can like take off and like do your hair extra well or like move around. One is front jet, one is top jet. And you can kind of like set it so that it does 2 at once. Although I think they're arranged in a way, like you would want, I think, top jet and handle thing, but instead I think you get front jet and handle thing, or front jet and top jet, or hand jet and wall of water, or top water and wall of water. It's a cool place. I'm very happy. I still need to do a little bit of shopping to get some power converters so I can set up my computer so that I can game with my friends on Sunday. We went for a walk in a park nearby. Beautiful. The city is very hilly. It is fucking a little bit of a workout getting around. I can't really imagine jogging around in this city. Like, I can imagine, like, you walk up a hill and then you jog down it, or like you jog along the straights and then you walk up the hills, but like, whew, I don't want to run up these hills. And honestly, I haven't seen anyone, I have seen one group of people run when I was sitting around for like an hour in a plaza where me and Nick were really bad at communicating, and he thought I was going to his place and I thought he was coming to Luis Seva, so I was just like sitting in a plaza. And I saw an entire group of people running, and I was almost like, wait, when do you run? Can I run with you? But then I was like, I can just find some people who run on Meetup. And apparently people like to run around the parks, understandably, instead of around the streets. So that's very cool. After we did that, I got back at around like 1, and I slept for like 5 hours, because around 1 here in Spain is 7 hours, 6 p.m., but I was super exhausted from all of the traveling. I was up for like 3 hours being like, oh, I'm not that tired, at like 5 a.m., but I was like, I should probably sleep more. Like, I know that wasn't a full night's rest, and I hadn't slept properly on the plane. And then at 8, I went back to sleep, and Nick and I were like, oh yeah, let's hang out today. We'll go shopping and like do stuff. But like, neither of us were going to set any alarms, and we established that. So I wake up at 3 p.m. and I'm just like, ooh, I have a thing at 4, a call with my parents. So we just ended up hanging out this evening instead. And the call with my parents went really well too. I feel a lot more like secure. Everything is developing nicely. So we went shopping at a Lidl here, Lidl, and it's like Aldi's. You do your own bags, although their employees stand up at the registers. So anyway, it was fucking crazy and amazing. So this wine, 89 euros. And I don't mean this glass of wine. I mean this liter of wine. 89 euro cent, sorry, not 89 euros. And like, everything is ridiculous. Let me tell you how ridiculous. So I got a bottle of pink wine for $1.50. I got 2 baguettes for 48 cents each. I got chocolate milk. It's like chocolate oat milk or something. It's vegan, for $1.30. I got 2 reusable bags for 50 euro cent each. I got sunscreen is the most expensive thing I got at $4.50. And the second most, I think, expensive thing I got was an entire kilogram of peaches for $2.20. We got 2 chocolate bars. Mine was 50 cents. Nick got something fancier for 72 cents. This is the wine, the 89-cent wine, which isn't, I mean, it isn't like, you know, super great, but like, it's all right. I'm not wrong. I got a kilogram of rice for 95 cents. I got probably a kilogram of lentils. It's a pretty big container of lentils for 75 cents. Shampoo for 125. Floss for 170. Floss seemed expensive. Also, I couldn't find floss sticks, which is what I was actually looking for. And shower gel, like body wash, for $1. My total came out to $19.35, and I was looking at this receipt, and I was just like, okay, so that was all of the things added up. What was the total? Where's the tax? Where's the... Oh, wait. They include the tax in the price here, because shopping isn't a scam. They're like, oh, this costs 48 euro cents. At the register, you're going to pay 48 euro cents. I'll just say cents from now on, because I think that's what they say here. And wow, that was amazing. So then we went out for tapas, and I got spicy potatoes, which were delicious. They seemed pretty simple. The potatoes seemed like I had one that didn't have any sauce on it. The potatoes seemed more flavorful than the potatoes we have at home. In the States. And they had 2 sauces on it. It was very good. Very well cooked, too. and some mushrooms, which were delicious, served with garlic. Nick got paella, and I had shellfish for the first time. And my mom, deathly allergic to shellfish, which is why I've been avoiding it my entire life. But I was like, oh, if I'm going to be in Spain, everything's going to have shellfish in it. I might as well pull off that Band-Aid and see if I'm deathly allergic to shellfish. So I had a little bit of one. I also had a little bit of shrimp. And the rice was okay. I don't think I like paella as much as... definitely not as much as he did. And I don't think as much as other people do either. I still think it's like kind of weird eating fish. Like I feel less weird about it than eating animals. But there's a stop sign right outside my house. And someone put a sticker that says eating animals underneath it. It's great. You'll see it on the Instagram. You probably already have if you've been looking at stuff. And then we went to the other park with his dog, and that was great. You'll see some pictures of that posted too. I tried doing a panorama. We'll see how well it turned out. I also did a video, which turned out terribly. I might make a different one. I might go there during the day sometime to get some better photographs, even though Barcelona is beautiful at night. But you can already see the pictures on the Instagram. So that was my first 2 days. They were amazing. Now I feel very positive about Barcelona. The people here feel safe, super non-threatening. Even like, we're in the middle of a city and like 75% of the dogs are off their leashes, big and small. And they like just walk up to each other. They walk up to people and they're like, I'm a happy dog. They're not like super interested in people. I'm sure they get their fair share of attention from their owners. But like, I'd pet all of these dogs. I'd approach all of these dogs. I'd approach the people too if I wanted something, but they're usually like, you know, not looking at you and on their phones. That might just be because of me. I'm obviously an American. I have a haircut that is totally uncommon here, that is like semi-business, except my hair is also vibrantly purple, and I have glasses, and no one else here wears glasses. I don't know if they all like get LASIK in their things, or if they're just big fans of contacts, but my optometrist told me I shouldn't wear contacts because I already don't blink enough. I'm trying to wear religious ornamentation so that people can look at me and be like, oh yeah, like anyone who's prejudiced can look at me and be like, oh yeah, that's religious ornamentation. That person's okay. But maybe it's turning people off. I don't know. No one probably knows what this symbol means here. There is, in fact, 2 Unitarian Universalist associations here in Barcelona, which maybe I'll reach out to because they probably don't have the same problems as our American Unitarian Universalist congregations, where they're like, we're very anti-racist, but also, and we like diversity, but also we're only going to make content that's interesting for old white people who used to be Christians, which is part of the reason why I think they have a hard time retaining youth membership or gaining youth membership. Because, like, kids grow up with Unitarian Universalism, and some of them are like, this is amazing, I'm gonna, like, be a minister, and a lot of them are like, yeah, cool, and then they don't go to the church because they don't care about, like, the culty aspect, I think. Which is a damn shame. Everyone needs a good cult or 3. I've got Ballroom, I've got Stone Foundation, which was my old workout group, and I guess I have Unitarian Universalism. I would totally also join, like, a weed cult. That'd be awesome. Just like people who get together and smoke and think big thoughts. It'd be great. Like, learn about recycling thoughts. This is one of my Stephen Rhodes shirts. Might also be another reason people look at me funny is because I'm wearing an actual skeleton. They don't look at me funny. They just don't look at me. Which, you know, honestly, I'll take. Obviously, no one here has a gun. No one here is gonna run around with a machete. Like, I hear people get pickpocketed. But, like, I'm even looking at, everyone has, like, their scooters and their motorcycles just parked everywhere, because everyone fucking drives scooters and motorcycles, because I guess the cars don't murder them like they do in the States. And half of them have, like, special locks, and half of them don't. So I imagine it's not that much of a problem. Amazing. But yeah, that's what I mean when it feels like safe and secure here. Like, things are gonna not happen. And the other thing is, they have their amazing social safety nets that I now get to be a part of. My very cheap health insurance, which is for 1 year the price I was paying in the United States for 2 months, and I need to get very specific health insurance as a not Spanish citizen that has no copay and no deductibles. So like the best kind of insurance in the States, and it's a sixth the cost. What? Amazing. I need to go see doctors immediately. I mean, I might wait a little bit just because I want to do a bunch of other stuff immediately too, and I don't have any health problems. But holy shit, awesome. I'm super excited. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm going to go meet with some other expats at some events. I haven't decided which event yet, but I found 5 that seemed interesting enough. So I'll go to 1 or 2 of them. The one that's most interesting takes place in the evening, which I think I would rather just get tapas with Nick again. So I might go to an afternoon tapas and drinks with some expats. And then I'll get to speak to people in English. And hopefully in the morning I'll have some more time to... I'm looking for it, so if anyone has any resources for learning Castilian Spanish, I'm interested, because my app is fine, but what I'm really looking for is something that is audio only, that isn't... I looked at a bunch of Spotify things, and there were a bunch of learning Spanish podcasts, and they were all fucking trash. The first 5 minutes was someone talking in English about, what the podcast is, and I'm just like, dude, I read the fucking name, let's just jump into it. I'm super beginner. Right now, I think I want to start with just vocabulary so that I can build up some reading and listening comprehension. And then after I have some words down, I might focus a little bit more on conjugations and shit. But I feel like a lot of this stuff, it's going to be fairly simple to pick up speaking to people. So far, I've tried speaking in Spanish to at least one person every day, mostly servers. I need to get my numbers that aren't 1 through 15 down. I need to get my 20 and my 30. I guess I have 1 through 19 down. But I keep on forgetting viete, triete. And I keep saying 14, which is wrong because that's 14, not 4D. Anyway, I know what I need to study. Mostly, well, everything. I need to study everything. It'll be great. So, I'm looking forward to it. Let me know if you have any questions about what it's like here. I'll look for them and I'll be able to answer them. Peace. Good night.